Welcome back here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show right here on S3. And my friend, I love that we get to have such great conversations. And one of them this morning is all about something we do practically every single day. We know that the pandemic lockdown sparked an absolute burst of e-commerce in South Africa. And it found us not just getting our groceries, but also our clothing online and just making our lives a little bit easier, right? However, this did lead to retail websites making things even better when it comes to our experience, when it comes to shopping online, almost feeling like you're in store actually. But we also know that when it comes to us and paying, it can be a little bit tricky sometimes. But this is why we've got Absa that allows us to have those mechanisms that allow us to pay online, not just safely, but also, my friend, in the best way possible. So this morning, we are chatting to the Chief Digital Officer at Absa Everyday Banking. I'm talking about Subhash Sharma. Everyone, let's give him a feel-good welcome, please. Subhash, how are you?
I'm fantastic. And yourself?
I'm amazing, thank you.
Great.
Very well done to you guys for launching Absa Pay, because I feel like you're making our lives easier. Yes.
Yeah, that's our goal. We always want to make people's lives easier. So thank you very much.
Thank you. And also, I think that, we had this conversation a little bit earlier on in the week, but just in case there's somebody living under a rock, what is Absa Pay?
So Absa Pay is actually a very simple concept. When you go onto a website, we all do e-commerce shopping these days, and you want to pay at the end. In the past, you were only able to do that using a credit card. But what we have seen is people actually wanting to pay using their bank account or maybe some other means.
Yeah.
So what we have done is we've worked with the people that make those things happen. We worked with other companies to create a seamless and very secure experience.
Sure.
So what actually happens is you will go click on an Absa little button, and we take care of the rest in the background. What'll happen is we'll use your mobile app to approve it. So it's very secure, and you don't have to enter any of your account details, security PIN numbers, or anything like that in a website that you may not know if it's kosher or not.
Yes.
Yeah?
Do you know how many times, Subhash, I haven't bought something because I was like, you're going to steal something from me. You're asking for too many details.
Yeah, and that's the point, right? Because what happens is you don't know whether it's always legit, and they ask you to enter your account detail, your PIN, your password, and never do that.
Yes.
So we've created a system where you don't have to do that. You just enter your account number. It'll send you a message on your app. You approve it, and you check out.
I love this. My online banking, online shopping, it's so much easier now. And this is what we are always looking for, because I feel like so many things take up time in our lives. So if we can just do things 1, 2, 3 and we're done, it's so much greater.
Yeah, exactly. And what the even better part is, you as a customer, you actually don't even need to look for it. You don't need to think about it, because we are working with the companies that do payments on e-commerce in the background, and we're rolling them out with those companies. So you actually don't have to do much.
And you know what, Subhash, that's what I'm always looking for and what everyone's always looking for. So shout out to you guys. But I also know that you guys have many different portals in terms of payments at Absa. How does this one differ from all of those others?
This just adds to the mix and gives you more choice. Obviously, you can still use your credit card and continue as normal. But this gives you also the option that if you want to use your check account or your savings account and have a seamless experience on an e-commerce site using your bank account, no problem.
Beautiful. And where do we find Absa Pay? Because is it an Absa application that I go and download, or is it a website?
No, you actually don't have to do much. Absa Pay will be integrated with all the websites in the country seamlessly, and we will do that in the background so the customer doesn't know anything.
Really?
All you have to do is make sure, as an Absa customer, use your banking app for everything. It's the most secure digital platform we have, and it'll be a seamless experience because the banking app will take care of everything else.
So, Subhash, you guys are magicians now, Just doing things in the background and just allowing us to have freedom. I love that.
Well, that's that. In Absa, what we say is your story matters, and this is just adding to that wonderful story.
Yes, I love that. And also, I think, when we talk about safety, it really is, like you touched on earlier on, one of the biggest things that we sometimes are afraid of as shoppers when we look at things online, because you also are never sure if you're going to get certain things or whatnot. So when you guys are there to authenticate things for us and allow our payments to actually be like, yes, you are secure, it allows us to have such a free experience, I think.
Exactly. And because it's independent of the website, because it's going to come to the phone that you have, the Absa banking app, you know it must be secure.
Yes. Subhash, high five.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I feel like you are doing the things that need to be done. I'll speak to the bosses to give you a raise, all right? I know
Thank
you're the
you.
boss, but, yeah. But we're going to get that sorted. And, friend, I feel like when we talk about Absa and how they make our lives just a little bit easier, it is, in fact, the banking experience that you want. And this is why we say that you can definitely trust them when it comes to that Absa Pay, and 100% in terms of you and having that online experience that you deserve. And if you need any more information, you know what to do. Absa.co.za, that's where you can find it.
There are stories of dreamers, and we're inspired by them all. We invite you to write your story with us. Your story matters. Absa.